Well, well, well. Midnight Express. Thank you guys joining me. Yep, this is different from me, right? Well, this is why we have to keep you guys guessing what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna stream. Yo, Midnight ALBUQUERQUE, what's going on, man? What time? Oh, I gotta check it. Greg Hill, what's up? Captain Geo, Andy Ivy, Expert 11 Aviation 737. Alright, so Andy Ivy, this is a goal plan on the stream, LOL. Well, you gotta elaborate for me, Andy, so I know. Where are we flying? Toronto? No, we're flying from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Southwest, man. And the Southwest to Ontario, which is a hub for Prime Air. Besides Tampa and Lakeland. But yeah, should be fun. Should be fun, man. Should be fun. All right, let's send these guys away. Ground handling. You know, as it drive away. Get inside. And we're gonna close you, close you, close you. Alright. And then connect the GPU unit. Come back here. Start the flight. And oh no, we gotta put some sound into this. Okay, here we go. Sync audio. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing rolling now, shall we? I like, this is the latest and greatest of the Zebo mod, okay? And you see when I click on the power, how the voltage went up. This thing, man, I don't know when Zebo will stop, but he's doing so much to this plane, it's not even funny. He's raised the bar very high when he comes to 738. I'm gonna tell you that much. Oh, let's close this. Not yet. All right, let me close this. A couple of things we gotta do down here. Too
Guys,
fast
the video's on board.
for myself. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard up to the Dual Very Full Flight today. If you have more than one
Okay.
place the smaller items underneath in front of you. If you'd like to be able to how many you're doing to carry on bags in order to check in with your nurse, go again, please place the items in front of you. Please welcome aboard.
So good, good, good. Hopefully ATC is still on. And we're going to depart here. 360 is going to be the out. Oops. There you go. I think this is going to be 500, but we'll check it. We'll check it. I see Rock City is already there. I know Greg Hill's going to roll. I mean, green light. This is your chance, man, to roll. You didn't last night, man. This is your chance. Alright, fire the APU. Yes, sir. KABQ to KONT. See you guys in the air. Yeah, I did, because I wanted to have ATC coverage. So you're flying from, see, I'm so sorry, Kev. You better take off now because you got a two-hour flight versus us. So go ahead and take off, man. Get yourself ready and roll out. I want to have full ATC coverage. That's why I changed it. That's why I changed it. All right, let's go to FMC position. KABQ. Route Q here. We're gonna go to KO vertical same KONT primary location. So we're gonna be PM617. Cool. All right. So we got 123 zone directory Daphne. So we're gonna do zone. I don't know where that is. I haven't flown out of here in a while. Okay, and then from zone we go to Daphne. Nope, no, that's why Daphne. This is a late night affair. Alright, so this is a 2 waypoint. We're gonna activate you. Execute. Alright. So let me go ahead and file my plan. I already have it done, so now all I have to do is send it. Hopefully you send me a PDC. Alright, so let's see. ATC, we have alias. Oh, we got ground, center, LS center. Nice. So the alias is 118. 118. Let's go and see what this tells us.
Bird activity in vicinity of ARP advised on initial contact. You have information November.
November.
Albuquerque International Sun Airport native information November 0352 Zulu. West 150 and Niner. Visibility 10. 10 south Scanner. 25 south Scanner. Temperature 31. 2.8. Altimeter 3011. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 8. Landing and departing runway 8 notices to air mission. Taxiway hotel closed. Read my code short instruction.
So
Bird
runway 8.
activity in vicinity of ARP advised on initial
November.
contact. You have information November.
Alright, we have information November, so Albuquerque ground is 121
Albuquerque
900.
International Sun Airport natives information November 0352 Zulu. West 150 and Niner. Visibility 10. 10 south Scanner. 25 south Scanner. Temperature 31. 2.8. Altimeter 3011. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 8. Landing and departing.
Alright, so we should be quick with that. Let me call them and get our clearance. Albuquerque Center, Prime Air 617. Would like to file our frequency. Ontario, please.
Prime 617, Albuquerque ground state equipment code.
Prime Air, can you repeat that transmission, please?
Prime Air 617, Albuquerque ground state equipment code.
Okay, quick. Let's see, 1 second here. Let me see. Hold on. Boeing 738, but with freighter conversion.
Prime Air 617, are you RNAV capable?
Of course, 738 are now capable all the way.
Roger. Prime Air 617, I have a clear dispatcher.
Alright, so this is runway 8. Let's go. This is departure 8.
Prime Air 617, advise ready to copy.
Ready to copy, Prime Air 617.
Primary 617, you're cleared to the Ontario Airport via the Roadrunner 3 departures, any transition that is followed. Climb via SID, departure offline, squawk 2606.
Clear to Ontario. Running 3, zone transition, climb via SID. Squawk 2606, primary 617.
Primary 617, read back correct, expect runway 2, correction runway 8 for departure, call for taxi.
Walk a taxi, primary 617. Alright, 2606. So it's gonna be 08. There's zone. That. Come here. What does it mean departure offline? I thought we had ATC, man. What the hell? Alright. 2606. Okay.
Lufthansa 242, the audio 3 is invalid due to the
Now
flow.
this thing has me give me. I'm gonna change this because I don't like this. Hang on a second. Let's go back over here.
Oh, I got your call sign wrong, my bad.
Hardware, visual.
Doll 242, have you guys between 253? Doll 242, you're cleared to the Ontario Airport via the Roadrunner 3 departure, Zuni transition, and filed. Climb via SID, departure offline, squawk 2637.
Delta 1405, link check.
Papa 5.
Obligate ground, Delta 1405, IFR in San Francisco.
Delta 1405, finish request standby.
Good evening. Albuquerque ground, this is Southwest 1877. I'd like to pick up IFR class with information no November.
Delta 1877 Albuquerque ground, thank you for November, clearance on request standby number 2.
Okay, standing by number 24, clearance, excuse me, Southwest 1877.
Delta 1405, I have clearance, advisory.
Ready, Delta 1405.
Collins, that's what I want.
You're cleared to the San Francisco Airport via the Roadrunner 3 departure, Gallup transition that is found. Climb via SID, departure offline, squawk 2613.
Perfect. Alright, so we got that, and then let's come back over here. Arrival. We're doing 26 left, and then it's gonna be Scooby 2.
1405, read back correct,
And
expect runway 8 for
Daphne.
departure, call for taxi.
Oops. We
Stall 242, read back correct, expect runway 8 for departure, call for taxi.
Alright, let's look for any discount. No discount, perfect.
Southwest 1877, I'm preparing to ready.
Ready to copy, sir.
Southwest 1877, you're cleared to the Ontario Airport via the Roadrunner 3 departure, Zuni transition to the south. Climb via SID, departure offline, squawk 2635.
How the hell did we get departure offline? I thought LA Center was on, man. What the hell?
Red Runner to Zuni, transition in his file, 2635 in the box, and departure is offline. Southwest 1877.
Southwest 1877, read back correct, expect runway 8 for departure, call for taxi.
Call for taxi, 8 right, runway 8, Southwest 1877.
All aircraft be advised, Albuquerque ground is closing in 10 minutes.
Everybody's closing.
If
Jesus.
we don't talk to you, thanks for the ATC. Have a great evening, my friend.
Yep, you too.
Alright, so we got that. It's all done. Okay.
United 1, ready for taxi. United 1, runway 8, taxi.
Sure, 617. Course index. Don't give me no silly course index now.
Runway 8 via Alpha 4, United 1.
Alright, one away to 15. And we got 13. Execute that. Yeah. Alright. So, N1 limit. Let's see if we can do it. That's good. Take off. Drops 5. CG is. Crap. Did I write it down? Oh, I think it's 27.7.
Delta 1405. Wait, who called in again?
27.6.
Delta 1405, Gallup transition.
These are our trims. I got 145, 145, 148. So trim is 5.
And Albuquerque,
Ooh,
ground, good
look
evening.
at that. We good.
Delta 1016, information November,
148.
to Ontario.
Delta 1016, Albuquerque.
Oh, Cam came over here. Nice.
Via the Roadrunner 3 departure.
Like it.
Transition and assault. Climb via assist. Departure offline. Squawk 266.
Cambia Sid.
Clear to Ontario on the Roadrunner 3, Zuni transition is filed, and departures offline to Squawk 2626.
All right, here we go.
Delta 1016, read back, correct. Expect runway 8 for departure, call for taxi.
Okay, we got all
Respect
that's
runway
good.
for Delta 1016.
Everything is good there. Let's come back up here. I think we're good. Alright, let's go ahead and close that. It's gonna be on. Alright, music go bye-bye.
Prepare for departure, cross-check, and all call. Thank you.
Well, we really don't have flight attendant because it's a cargo flight, but hey, whatever.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and push back, guys. Let's push back.
Albuquerque ground, Delta 1405, have and Bravo 7, information November, ready for pushing start.
Delta 1405, push your discretion, call for taxi.
Push your discussion, call for taxi.
Row. If you're seated in this row, please refer to the safety information card in your seat back pocket. If you have a
You really don't want to hear that because I should have chose the PA announcement so we don't have to hear it. Let's go. Let me change that. That's Southwest.
Right.
Yeah, leave it there. There you go. Come on.
Okay, aircraft, this will be a 3-person wireless headset push.
Altimeter is 13111. Especially over here, you need the altimeter because we're at a high altitude here. Should sync the other one. Yep.
And all aircraft be advised, Albuquerque ground's actually extending when I get off until 05250 or until all the traffic gets off, whichever goes first.
Oh, that's nice of you because I'm getting ready.
Thank you very much.
Door lights out, bypass 10 is in. Parking brake.
United 1, Roger, to Unicom, have your plane.
Doors and access panels secure.
Unicom, United 1.
Runders. Runders, come on. Departure. Okay, cool.
Albuquerque ground. Premier 711. I'd like to take a IFR to Ontario.
Oh, another Primary. Another Primary.
711, Albuquerque ground, clear to number.
711, that would be Greg Hill. Alright, here we go. Albuquerque ground, Primary 617, ready to taxi.
Primary 617, runway 8, taxi via Foxtrot, Charlie, Juliet, Echo 3, cross runway 12 on Charlie.
Foxtrot, Charlie, Echo 3, cross runway 12 on Charlie, Primary 617. So I see it already here. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and release this.
Primary 711, I'm returning to ready.
Primary 711, ready to copy.
Primary 711, you are clear to the Ontario Airport via the Roadrunner 3 departure, city transition, then is followed. Climb via SID, departure offline, squawk 2622.
Clear to Ontario via the Roadrunner 3 departure, zone transition, then is filed. Squawk 2622, primary 711.
Primary 711, read back correct. Expect runway 8 for departure, call for taxi.
Call for taxi. Primary 711. Albuquerque ground, United 1138 with November, requesting IFR clearance to Ontario.
Woo, we have a lot of.
United 1138, you're clear to the Ontario.
We have a
Roadrunner
nice
3
hunger
departure,
line
city
to Ontario.
transition, then is filed. Climb via SID, departure offline, squawk 2607.
I don't know why this thing does that. I do not know why it does that.
That's the parking brake. United 1138 is clear to the Ontario Airport. The Roadrunner 3 transition, departure, zoom transition. Climb by the SID, departure offline, squawk 2607.
United 1138, read back correct. Expect runway 8 for departure, call for taxi.
Okay. And Albuquerque ground, Delta 346, requesting IFR clearance downtown Coyote.
Delta 346, you're clear to the Ontario Airport via the Roadrunner 3 departure, city transition, then is filed. Climb via SID, departure offline, squawk 2614.
Clear to Albuquerque by the Roadrunner 3 departure, city transition, Delta 6. Departures are planned, squawk 2614, Delta 346.
Delta 346, read back correct. Expect runway 8 for departure, call for taxi.
Taxi Delta 3 looking at. Thanks.
Okay, tow bar disconnected and bypass channel removed. Have a good one, guys.
All right, cool. Let's do all right, we got left Iran, right Iran, back, forward, left rudder, center, right rudder, center. Live check is done. All right, let's go ahead and taxi.
Gall 242 Heavy, runway 8, taxi via Foxtrot, Charlie, Juliet, Echo 3, cross runway 121, Charlie.
Ground level 1404, right for taxi.
Delta 1404, runway 8, taxi via Alpha.
Taxi via Alpha runway 8, 1405.
Delta 1405, monitoring Unicom, have a good flight. Delta 1405, correction, contact ALBUQUERQUE approach 127.4, they just got on, take care.
Say again, what's 1405?
Delta 1405, ALBUQUERQUE approach just got online, contact them 127.4, take care.
17.4. And ground for those what's departing, is that going to be our departure frequency?
Yeah, for all aircraft that got clearance, you need departure frequency 127.4.
127.4. All right, I'm gonna have to do that once I get over here in Foxtrot.
Delta 242 negative, cross runway 12 on Charlie. Did I say Delta? I meant Golf.
Yeah, there's a lot of departures out of here. I'm happy to see that. So ALBUQUERQUE approach 127.400.
Delta 1405, you're still on my frequency. Contact ALBUQUERQUE departure 127.4.
Traffic.
So we're gonna go Charlie, then Echo 3. Seven nine. Welcome aboard, duels. Good to see you. Welcome aboard to see the conga line that we are causing over here. Alright, so we're crossing this. hold on. No, he wants me to cross on Charlie, which I think is right here. Yep. Am I going the right way? If I do this, yeah. And then if I go here, because I sure don't see that. Well, this is tricky. Hang on a second, man. Let me ring around my other one here. Nope, it's that way. This wasn't giving it to me right. This is Charlie. Ooh, this thing. Then we go to Echo. Here's Echo right here. Sure, let me approach primary 617. We are on Echo, approaching Echo 3 for 8 departure. Alright, so I might have to go back to ground. What do you mean I missed a turn? I didn't miss a turn, I got back on track.
B738 Tango Whiskey, Albuquerque, gas standby. American 1885, did you contact that?
You got stepped on after.
Hey, Smurf Spotting, what's going on?
I'll just read back. So I clicked out Los Angeles via the River 3 departure, Zuni transition that's filed, and then you got stepped on after that.
I understand. Dollar Points, 242 heavy, contact Albuquerque departure 127.4, take it. Delta 1026, correction 1016, contact Albuquerque departure 127.4, take care.
Over departures, Delta 1016. Thanks a lot for ATC. Have a great night.
You too. American 1885 is advised, ready to copy.
Go ahead for American 1885.
American 1885 is cleared to the Los Angeles airport via the roadrunner. 3 departures, Zuni transition, and a filed. Climb via
And Albuquerque departures, good evening. Delta 1016 will be ready at the end.
Okay, was I stepped on again?
Yes, you were. I think I just missed a squawk, this time. For American 1885.
Okay, American 1885, squawk 2601.
Albuquerque ground, are we pushing start at our discretion?
Yes.
Thank you. American Airlines 1885, clear to Los Angeles via the Road Runner 3 departure, Zuni transition status filed. Climb via the SID. I believe you said departure offline and squawk 2601.
American 1885, negative, departure 127.4.
Departure 127.4, American 1885.
American 1885, read back correct, expect runway 8 for departure, call for taxi.
Expect runway 8, and we'll call for taxi, American 1885.
I believe I stepped on a few people trying to give that clearance. All those aircraft, can you call in once again with your request?
But primary 617, we are on holding short at Echo 3, runway 8.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good
Primary
flight.
617, contact Albuquerque departure 127.4.
Departure, primary 617. Did he say 127.4? Yep, it sure is. 127.
Okay.
Departure, primary 617, holding short Echo 3 for runway 8 departure.
Primary 617, did departure give you the intersection departure? Does he want you looping back around to Alpha 1?
Okay, well, primary will cross runway 8, go to Alpha and Alpha run, primary 617.
And hold short runway
8. Primary 617, you want me to hold short runway 8 right now, or cross runway 8, then hold short at Alpha 1?
Primary 617, cross runway 8, join Alpha, report ready for departure.
Cross runway 8, join Alpha, we'll report for departure, primary 617.
Alpha 1016, radar contact, stay altitude.
6.5, climbing via SID, Delta 1016.
Delta 1016, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb, maintain flight level 200, Delta 1016.
Lufthansa 242, cross runway 8, follow primary.
Departure, primary 617, ready to go 8.
Primary 617, wind 350 at 12, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Runway 8, clear for takeoff, primary 617.
Lufthansa 242, runway 8, line up and wait.
Go. And a lot of red water here.
Lufthansa
B1. Positive rate.
Yep.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
400.
Say again.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Cool.
Airspeed low.
Primary 617, radar contact, stay altitude. Lufthansa 242 Heavy, wind 35012, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Terrain.
5900 for climb Vatsim, primary 617.
Primary 617, roger, climb on maintain flight level 200.
240, primary 617.
Delta 346, runway 8, line up with link.
1000.
Delta 1016, Albuquerque Center, offline radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Pleasure, with you to come Delta 1016. Have a great night.
Good evening, Albuquerque. Albuquerque departure, Southwest 1877 is holding short at runway 8 in Albuquerque.
Southwest 1877 departure, roger. I got a heavy depart, so hold short runway 8 for now. Your number 3.
Right, number 3 will be holding short, 1877.
You know what? I need to do a level change over here. I don't like that.
Delta 346, you got about a minute and a half left on the wake turbulence.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense.
See, chill.
We got no winning in contract with government.
Roger.
That will be under the west camp.
Lufthansa 242 heavy radar contact, stay altitude.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Lufthansa 242, roger, climb on maintain flight level 200. Delta 346, 135012, runway 8, clear for takeoff. Primary 617, proceed direct Zuni, Zulu uniform, November.
Perfect, proceed to Zuni. Primary 617. Alright, what the?
Southwest 1877, runway 8, line up awake.
Line up awake, this is Southwest 1877. I'm gonna raise that.
Primary 617, Albuquerque Center, offline radar service terminated, frequency change approved, goodbye.
Primary 617, thank you for the see. We'll see you next time. Alright, let's get the lights off. So we'll just go to 360.
Southwest 1877, wind 35012, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Southwest 1877.
United 1138, yes on frequency.
1138,
1138, runway 8, line up and wait.
Runway 8, line up and wait, United 1138.
Delta 346, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
So we're gonna get to 305, then we start climbing back up.
Delta 346, roger, climb and maintain flight level 200.
There you go.
Southwest 1877, radar contact, say altitude.
6.3 for flight level 200, be via the
UALG
Southwest
335.
1877, roger, climb and maintain flight level 200.
No problem, man. No problem.
maintain flight level 200, be the
JDVFX.
United 1138, wind 35012, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Had your own time. Whoa, interior?
25, runway 8, line up and wait.
Oh, okay. Whoa. No. Change. If you refresh, it will say ALBUQUERQUE to interior. But yes, we are going to interior. And if you
Primary
interior, your own time, man, nice.
ALBUQUERQUE departure.
Have family out there. SoCal. That's my third favorite airport. We have Tampa, LAX, and Interior.
Lufthansa 242, heavy Albuquerque Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change cruise flight.
What did I change my gear up indicator? What do you mean? Oh, you have to put it in a lock position. When it goes up, then on this spin, you got to put it in a lock position. You don't leave it out.
United 1138, radar contact, stay altitude.
6,000, flight level 200.
Roger.
Don't forget to hit the like buttons, guys. Let's definitely get at least 30 likes by the time we get to
American 1885, wind 35010, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8, American 1885.
All right, let's see. Let's look at KONT line. I know Cam took off before me.
United 1138, radar contact, stay altitude.
That's Cam, Delta 210.
I'm sorry, I think that's the second time I've told you that.
And this is me. He's DHL. Patrick. We have a few more. So LA Center, we're not gonna put them on
Primary
yet.
711, runway 8, line up and wait. Southwest 1877, say airspeed.
Airspeed 290, decline.
Delta 346, say speed. Roger. Delta 346, Albuquerque Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change cruise. Southwest 1877, Albuquerque offline, radar service terminated, frequency change cruise.
Okay, over to advisory, Austin. Thanks so much for the ATC. Have a great evening, my friend. Southwest 1877.
Sit. American 1885, radar contact, say altitude.
Passing through 6.2 for American 1885.
American 1885, roger, climb, maintain flight level 200, primary 711, wind 35012, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, primary 711. Climb, maintain flight level 200, American 1885.
Giant 1898, departure, yep.
Yep, Giant 1898,
Giant 1898, roger, runway 8, line up and wait. Matter 1138, Albuquerque Center offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, yeah.
Over to Takeoff, appreciate the help tonight. United 1138.
Skyline 1898, 135012, runway 8, clear for takeoff. Clear for
1, 2,
takeoff.
3, 4, 5. All right.
And correction, primary 711, radar count taxi altitude.
7,000 for 20,000.
Primary 711, roger.
All right, green light. What's up, man? Air traffic. Ready to check.
Okay, 5 by 5. Is that UHD?
That's affirmative.
What time you got your SIP set for?
You know, I'm constantly changing because I want to get a certain look, but I'm gonna tell you what time I have right now. Okay, give me a minute. You see, 2011.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, let's go up here. Oh, I didn't get these. I'll be in trouble in this one.
Just a heads up, everybody. I'm going to be, Southwest 1877 is going to be at flight level 360, so we want to be careful to monitor our altitudes.
We'll monitor the altitude. I'm at 360 as well.
Yeah, also 360 for United 1138.
Yeah, I didn't like that departure. That departure, I mean, nice departure, but my climb out, I wasn't pleased with it. I should have level changed it and I made the turn a little too late. But it's all good. Once you recognize what you did wrong, you know what you did wrong, you know, okay. It's when you don't know what you did wrong, that's when the problem starts.
Man, he used the abbreviation BBR in the chat, and I just now figured out what that means, and I'm ashamed of it.
I missed that. Go ahead.
No, I was just teasing Green Light about using the boom boom room.
Oh yeah, the boom boom room. You know who invented the boom boom room? Mr. Greenlight himself.
Anybody home?
Yeah, why you so low, Gio?
Because I'm heavy as hell.
Oh, you got the rump shakers in there with you. All right. My boom 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 phone.
Wait a minute, Gio is on. Are you flying, Gio?
Goddamn right I am.
Well, thanks for tagging along, bro.
He got a bunch of coconuts with him, huh?
Sorry, man.
So let's take a look at this.
Alright, Mark 711 checking in with the ALBUQUERQUE boys.
There's my fuego right there. What's up, G-Buddy?
Not much. Yeah, he got some coconut water back there. Gallons of it.
That's my dog. Where Roxy at?
Roxy is in front of you, Gio. He changed his name.
Nah, I know. He ain't got no mic. What is it? What you hey, we just took you a little stuff with Roxy. Come on, Rock. You got better than that.
I see Andy Ivy. Oh, this guy's going to LAX. And he's Greg right there. So it's Greg. So we got Greg, Andy, Greenlight, Eugeo, then Rock, and then me, and then Cam.
Yeah, we can have some shenanigans on it, so I'll tell you, they might can have to beat us. And fly out of there and like fly that runway, fly that landing. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, if they're still on, you know, we'll see.
So the way I'm looking at the chat, he got us bearing down. Is there coverage on in California area? Is it Green Light? Is there any coverage over there?
Yes, sir. Right now there is.
Yeah, you got airless centers on. You got that so-called boost on for you go back on tell you. Oh, we back at center. Coming in on tell you. And yeah, I got my boy Derek. Just a heads up, fellas. I would start planning for our approach now.
Pretty calm. Winds coming from south at about
Which one y'all flying in? 226?
And scattered clouds. Temperatures
To
will
see
be
if that's
about
what we got to everybody
93
going in.
degrees
Fly
Fahrenheit.
the road, everybody goes on the tonight. Right.
Anyways, we should be getting you on your way over to Salt Lake in the next hour. Thank you for your Delta.
HD, you on the frequency?
Yes, sir.
Did you watch the Orbix and X-Plane 12 preview?
You know I did.
Did you see how Austin got props from Microsoft and he gave them back?
he did, but you know what was interesting is when he said that the direction they're going and the direction Laminar is going, they're going two different directions, which I kind of understand what he's talking about, because remember the part where he said that you know, this outfit is considering X-Men 12 for level D simulator, so they have a different objective for this simulator versus what Microsoft is about the beauty, the scenery, and all that stuff. X-Men has a lot more stuff that they're doing for the sim while it's giving it to us. So I completely understand. See, this is where third party like Orbix comes in, and they do the eye candy stuff. So I get it.
Man, let me tell you what I took from that, man. I know if it wasn't up to bed, we wouldn't have no scenery, because Austin is all about the numbers, and I'm cool. But I'm telling you right now, I almost fell out my chair when he said level D, because if anybody knows what level D is, that's how you get type ratings in real life. So if they're gonna use it for that, man, that's big.
Well, yeah, I think that's what because I think X-Men 11, there are some people who use that already for level D simulator, and then so of course they're going to X-Men 12, they expect the same thing to upgrade to that. So their focus is on that direction. Now, from what I hear, and the guys from Orbix confirm that, is that X-Men 12 is a lot crispier than X-Men 11 could ever be. You know, it's so much better. But a lot of people in the chat that I was listening, it's like, you know, well, you know, it's still not going to have the graphics that Microsoft have. Well, yeah. I mean, listen to what they're saying, because Microsoft, remember Microsoft, we do not own Microsoft. We buy it. If Microsoft servers goes down, we can't stream it. We can't fly it because it's too much data they have to load, you know, for us. Okay? If you have a bandwidth problem, guess what? Your CD look like crap. So, yeah, we purchase it, but it's almost like we're listening. We don't own it. And then with X-Plane, because it's so much data, and you're asking them to give you what Microsoft is giving us, it's like, okay, first of all, we don't have the server capacity. We don't have that. We're not going to be feeding data to you. So we're gonna compress our files to give you a better looking experience than you did in X-Men 11. So we're not gonna have the photo imagery that Microsoft has. Now, if third party like Orbex wants to come in and do certain things, great. But I completely understand.
Well, let me just jump in and say this. Actually, X-Plane 11 is not at this moment used in level D simulations. It's used for GA, and you can log some of that time if you have the right equipment. The level D is something totally different in its next level. That right there just shows you the fidelity of X-Plane, but you do not use X-Plane 11 right now in a level D simulator. That's why he was saying it's a new one, and that's why when that comes out, that just shows you how much, or at least from my vantage point, the improvements that's going to take place. Now, as far as I'm gonna be honest with you, I love my. It looks great, but it's like a wife. You only lease it. You don't get to own it for nothing.
Well, this is what it is. A lot of people have to. I mean, the thing is, folks want to compare. Microsoft. A streamer, a streamer of us, a friend of ours, right? He made the statement that, well, X-Men will never have the graphics. I say, well, don't judge until you actually see it, because we're making, they're looking at stuff that was built 6 months ago. Those clips that they were showing. This is not the final product. They're looking at stuff that was like 4 or 5 months ago, and then they want to make a judgment on what they see. Wait until it comes out. They can for now. Here's what I have to say, right? If you are into beauty, you are into the pretty photo imagery, then Microsoft is the way to go. Now, would I like to have both? Of course. I like to have the beauty and the complexity of the sim, right? But you have to prioritize it. For me, X-Plane Laminar give me more of what I'm looking for as far as the real world is concerned when it comes to the performance of the planes, the physics, and everything else. Microsoft give me the scenery, because we all want to fly in a nice looking scenery, okay? But if X-Men just give me a little smidget of that, or somebody like a third party like Orbex come in and they say, okay, you want eye candy, we're gonna give you eye candy, right? But you don't have to worry about it downloaded from a server or anywhere else. Here it is. Then I'm good with that.
Well, I like this. I think Orbex was kind of hinting, if I remember it, I'm going to go back and look at it again this evening. I think they kind of hinted that they're going to probably do ortho for the whole world. That Austin was kind of like, he's not into all of that, but Orbex kind of hinted like they might do a world package, and if they do that, well, that'll be happy days.
Well, I'm gonna put it this way to you, okay? They will, because if you remember when there was in Blue Experience, the developer, the representative, he was there today at Orbex. He's a X-Men developer, so he's working. This is something that they're working on to do. Okay, now Austin, this is the third party. They do it. They make it work great. They've been having the alpha of X-Men 12 from the beginning, so they know what X-Men 12 is bringing to the table. So right now, based on what I'm hearing, they're concentrating on moving what they already have for X-Men 11, like Washington State, Oregon, NorCal, SoCal, Florida. They are probably converting those for X-Men 12 right now, and then they start working on the global stuff, because remember, she said, the CEO said, yeah, it's coming down the pipe. They already have True Earth England and all that stuff. Because if you look at True Earth England, because this is a perfect representation of what Orbex can do. If somebody flying in X-Men in True Earth England, you think that it's Microsoft, but it's not. So that's how good it looks. So, you know what? Kudos to Orbex. Let them do what they do, and then Laminar is going to concentrate on the other stuff.
And I agree. Then that means everybody going to win.
But you know what's going to happen, dude? Right? People are going to say, well, X-Men had to rely on Orbex to get the eye candy. Well, X-Men have a lot of third party that makes X-Men complete. When it comes to aircraft.
It seems like Laminar needs to start dropping hype bombs or something. Having a third party come on and talk about what they're going to do is great and everything, but the most exciting thing that I've seen anybody talk about in Laminar is the trees and the wind and shit. And it's like, okay, but give me something more.
Did you watch the whole series? Because they've been doing a series every week, and they've been kind of dissecting each part of it. So they have had some parts that, well, at least I consider to be hype. With some of the new jets, they've been going over the new airplanes, and some of the other things. So they've had like so far 8 parts, if I remember correctly.
I haven't watched them all, but I've seen parts of them.
Is this Andy speaking?
Yes, sir.
Well, Andy, I think you need to watch all the series on X-Plane. Okay, well, one thing that you do know, right? And I think Austin made it clear. Okay, they're not trying to do what Microsoft is doing. Okay, because before, in the years before, right, it was X-Men always lived for Microsoft because Microsoft really wasn't doing anything, right? So X-Men was always leapfrogging, Microsoft. And finally, Microsoft come with 2020, which is, he giving their props. It looks really good, and everybody knows that, right? But X-Men is going a different direction. They're going toward the professional direction of simulator. Now, that's not going to be for everybody, okay? If you want to have fun, flying a really beautiful scenery, go to different countries and all that stuff, then Microsoft is the way to go. Because right now, Microsoft may get to the level where X-Men is at in terms of the flight dynamic and flight physics, okay? But it's going to take them some time to get there because that's not a high priority for them. Now, just like somebody would say with Laminar, all the flight physics and all that stuff is their highest priority. The scenery come like secondary or last. This is why they go in different direction. So, if you want to see the pretty stuff, you want to fly GA and all that stuff, then Microsoft it is. But if you want to fly under a sim that's close to like a level D, which X-Men 12 is going to be, then you go with X-Men 12. Now for me, I'm flying both. If you want to know what my go-to sim is, obviously it's going to be X-Men, but I'm flying both because I love flying in Microsoft in Europe. That's the best looking scenery you're going to see. Will X-Men ever get to that level of Microsoft? Laminar by themselves, no, because they don't have the space, they don't have the freaking server to hold that kind of data, right? But third party, like Orbix, like Sam Haven, those guys, they're going to do that the heavy lifting because that's what they do and make money on top of it. So everybody wins.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm looking forward to seeing what they have to say. But as far as Orbex doing the whole world like that, if they want to do the same kind of thing as what Microsoft has done, the storage space that they're using for Microsoft is over 3 petabytes of terrain data. That's going to take some doing.
But you know what, Andy? And that's why I think you really should sit down and really watch those series in depth because that was actually a topic, and Austin covered that a little bit today. He talked about the fact that sometimes, doing that whole world is just too prohibitive, as far as storage and space goes. So, again, I do like the idea that there's a third party involved because, kind of like piggyback off of what HD said, it allows Laminar to focus on the areas that they're best at, and then everybody who's best at scenery, they can come through and add their own spice to it. And I believe pretty soon, because one of the things that Austin kind of hinted at was that he likes the idea of having a complete contained package. Now, is ortho a pain in the ass? Yes. But you know what? I'm pretty sure that somebody's going to develop a program or maybe Orbex maybe come with something that will allow you to integrate the ortho at a much easier than having to do tile by tile. So the thing about it is that improvements are being made, but I do think it would be in your best interest to really watch the series, and you'll kind of pick up on all the little hints that they were dropping, in between it now and then.
Yeah, I got you. I'll go back and take a look.
But you know what though, Andy, like I said, it's a win-win for everybody, especially those of us who fly, right? Like I said, I'm flying both sim. you know, I'm flying both sim, bro. Now the only thing with me right now with Microsoft is that the lack of high fidelity planes. They have a few. The only two that I really consider that are high fidelity is a PMDG and a Phoenix. Yes, the fly by wire is good, okay, and then you have some other mods that are decent. But if you look at the amount of plane, well, me personally, that I have an X plane that are not just two. I mean, there's a plethora of planes that I have that I can fly in the X plane. So for me as an individual, I get bored flying the two planes over and over again. I'm not gonna fly the heavy mod because I you know, yeah, they did a decent job with it, but I'm not flying that. Okay, but the plane that I would fly, that you see that I fly, is a Phoenix and a 7.3 by PMDG. And now today, after I've seen XP flying the A321 for $25, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I can't just fly 737, the Phoenix A320 in a Honda jet. And then the other plane I could fly in Microsoft that I like to fly is a CJ4. I haven't touched that in a while, but these other ones, I'm not flying them, and that's what keeps me away, because the beauty is not enough for me to keep repeating the same planes over and over again. For some people it is, but for me it's not.
So what is it from the systems perspective or diversity of plane model perspective that keeps you on the hook for X-Plane? What is it that really lights you up about it?
Well, there's several things. Besides, the planes come secondary. It's the sim, what they do, what the objective of the sim is, okay? The flight model, I mean, the physics, okay? Because I'm a guy, I'm into physics, right? I'm into a flight model. This is part of my career. That's what I'm into. And I like, you know, I just don't think Microsoft is there yet. I'm not saying they're going to get there, but they're not there yet. When I fly a plane in X-Plane versus Microsoft, bro, I see the difference. It's huge. I mean, the way I land a plane at Microsoft versus X-Plane is a big difference. Okay, big difference between the two, because see, that's important to me. Okay, and hence, when it comes to that, I put that in front of the beauty. Okay, in front of the eye candy. So, you know, when it comes to plane, oh, dude, I mean, listen, my favorite plane, the X-Plane, is the Challenger 650. That will never be in Microsoft. Unless they make something close to that in Microsoft, then I'll say, okay. But that, we know, will never be in Microsoft, okay? The level of fidelity, quote-unquote, simulation of that plane is beyond the Phoenix. Yeah, the Phoenix is good, but it can't touch the 650, okay? Now, why do I like it? Because you know what? In real world, I'll never get a chance to fly a 650. Okay? No, I will never get it. The only way I could do it is in the sim. I mean, this jet is made for actual Challenger pilots. They are the beta testers. So I happen to do all the stuff that they do to fly this plane, and that's what gets me on this plane. The other one is this plane that I'm flying right now. Yeah, the PMDG is good, but it's not on the same level as this 738. And this guy, Zebo, he's a mad scientist, okay? And the one after this is, of course, is the mod to this plane, which is the Max, because the Max really used the Zebo system. Okay, so let's forget about those things. Then let's jump onto the big guys. MD-11, the A300. I know that's coming into Microsoft for Xbox. Great, and I'm sure somebody will make a mod for it so you can find on PC. That's good. Okay, so we got the MD-11, the A300, you know, 600. We got the Flight Factor 7.6, the 400 that I flew last night, the 300 series, the 200, the 757 I love. Now, PMDG said that they're going to bring the 7.6 and the 777. When that comes, it's going to make Microsoft much better than what it is right now. The more planes you bring in Microsoft. Now, here's the thing, though. You can bring all this high fidelity plane in Microsoft, but they still have to keep working in the flight dynamics. I mean, do you know what PMDG and Phoenix had to do just to make the plane function properly in Microsoft? They had to do a lot of work, a lot of coding. They had to do their own flight dynamic. You know what I mean? So, again, until they do this and catch up with that, you know, you can say when it comes to scenery, Microsoft is hands down the best looking sim out there. Hands down. No competition there. But when it comes to a simulator that come close to a level D simulator, which this is going to be for X-Men 12, Microsoft is not there yet. See, this, you know, X-Men have some pluses and minuses, and the same thing with Microsoft. Okay? Now, it all depends what is important to you. If the beauty, the eye candy is more important to you, you're going to be Microsoft more than you are an X-Men. Which I already see a lot of the simmers. I can tell the one that just like the eye candy more than anything else. You know, and I see people that real pilot, they care for more than eye candy than that. But see, those guys, it doesn't matter because that's their job. They fly in the real world every day, so they don't care. So when they come to the sim, they want the beauty, and I get that. Okay, I get it. But there's something for everybody, man. For me, I hope I answered your question. I'm going to continue to fly Microsoft because I know what Microsoft brings to the table, and I hope that they continue to improve it. And the flight, you know, dynamic of Microsoft, the physics, I hope they continue to improve it and get to a point where, hey, I say, okay, this is nice. You know, so that's pretty much where I stand.
Right? Hey, Andy, let me also just say this. You know what? As a pilot, everybody wants to, I can't speak for, I can just speak for myself. You know, when I go flying sometimes, yeah, you're not focused on the scenery, you're focusing on managing the airplane. But you know, once you set that autopilot up and you're just sitting back cruising along, yeah, everybody likes a good scenery. I'm not taking pictures with my phone all the time over the different terrain. I would just say this. All I want, and I think X-Plane 12 is going to do it, I'm not knocking Microsoft because it is some beautiful graphics, but you just want to have a good balance where, you know, when your plane is flying as realistic as it can possibly get, which I salute Austin because he's really into the math. But at the same time, if it wasn't for Ben Sputnik, you know, saying, hey, Austin, we need to add scenery, because let's be honest, when you're flying and you got an autopilot on, all you're doing is looking out the window most of the time anyway. So we just want a nice balance, and I think that's what X-Plane 12 is bringing with the new scenery and the possibility of new scenery. And again, maybe Microsoft at some point in time will do the same. So it's not about one over the other. I think for me personally, it's just about striking that really nice balance.
Yep, that's all good. Great points, gentlemen. And of course, I'm probably will be picking up X-Plane 12. I've never flown X-Plane, so I have no frame of reference for what y'all talking about, but I'm anxious to find out about it. Gio, you hopped in there a minute ago and you had something to say and it got all smashed on, so what's going on, Gio?
No, I want to tell you, I wouldn't compare the Challenger 650 with the Phoenix. Two different aircraft, two different jobs.
No, what I was comparing is a level of simulation, Gio. I'm saying, you know, the Challenger, and I say it all the time, it's the most simulated, you know, plane in any sim that I've seen. That's what I'm saying. Now, Phoenix, when it comes to, you know, a plane that's simulated, is up there, but it's nowhere near what Puerto Rico did with the Challenger. I mean, Puerto Rico is a mad scientist. He's still doing stuff to that damn plane, kind of like what Zebo is doing to this plane. That's what I was talking about.
No, I agree with you 100%. Don't get me wrong. I agree with you 100%. In my opinion right now, I would go with the Challenger 650 as number one, and the Phoenix come right behind it.
I probably would not disagree with that, but I would say Zebo is not far behind the Phoenix.
Zebo is a beast for something that's free.
You damn right it is. No, I think, Andy, when you do get X-Men 12, right, then you have a perspective because you've been flying Microsoft, right? And then you're going to see something totally different because, see, now when you start flying X-Men, no, we think X-Men 11 is challenging. X-Men is going to be more challenging, but see, you coming in with a better sim in X-Men 12 than X-Men 11. So it's going to be nice when you fly something in X-Men 11 and X-Men 12 versus Microsoft. Then you're going to see the difference. You're going to say, well, okay, I see the difference. Then you're going to say, you know what? I see that what I can like in the sim, okay, but I know why I prefer Microsoft as my number one sim. That's the conclusion you're gonna come with. And then there's several people I know in this chat. Rocksteady is one. Because a lot of people don't have the time and day to be downloading auto. For some people, that's a deal breaker right there. In Microsoft, that's where Microsoft wins. They can just jump on and fly. With the exception of those, apartment buildings airport, but other than that, it's a beautiful scenery. And some people just don't have a time or the hard drive space to be messing around with also. So Microsoft is a big win, okay? And that's where Microsoft shine. And then whenever I'm flying Microsoft, right, I see, like, for instance, the latest update they just did, the auto is so far better than the previous one for the US. And I kept seeing it. I say it all the time. When I see certain things, I say, now this is what Microsoft is known for. So I'm gonna give props, where props is deserved. I will always that. Now, if I see something that look funky, then I'm gonna say, now wait a minute now, and which I have. Okay, but listen, I'm not gonna nitpicking on every goddamn thing. Okay, I'm not. Okay. But it's the thing that crafts me out is those people who constantly want to compare the two sims instead of enjoy each one of them for what they are. Now, some people may say, you know what, listen, I don't like X-Men. I'm just doing mine because that's fine. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you have to make your own decision what you do with your money or what sim you fly. But one thing me and CJ was talking about, Phoenix, is if somebody come to my stream or want to say something bad about Microsoft, I'm gonna stop you. You're not doing that. I don't want you back Microsoft on my stream, nor that and I keep myself away. Now I'm gonna tell you the difference where I think Microsoft shines, where I think X-Men shine, which is what I've always been. Okay, and then if you ask me, well, what you prefer sim, I'm gonna say right now it's X-Men, and here's my reason why. But I'm gonna fly both because there's certain things I enjoy Microsoft. Okay, so that's pretty much where I say. But when you do get X-Men 12, then you get to see the difference between the two sim. So I can, and then when you don't get it on beta though, wait until it's off beta. See, I'll get it beta, and then you get to see, get my opinion about it and stuff like that. But I wouldn't jump on it the minute it come out in beta. I would wait.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna let it breathe.
All right, so we probably.
Great discussion, guys. Great discussion. Yeah, that was really good. That was like a flight sim talk show at Cruise.
Yeah, listen, when you're passionate about something, right? We're gonna talk, and I think this is the kind of conversation people should be having. Not, this sim's always gonna be crappy. But I'm like, oh wow, seriously? But some people, and you know what, Andy, I think since I've been in flight sim, what I notice is that people always want to say, well, mine is better than yours type of deal. At one time, Microsoft was not talked about because they wasn't doing anything with Microsoft. FSX, was there, but it wasn't. P3D was what they were talking about. The comparison they were making was P3D and X-Men. Okay, Microsoft was the third last one. Okay, but whenever they was making it was P3D and X-Men. Well, now nobody's saying nothing about P3D. Okay, because Microsoft just came along and said, because if you think about it, P3D is Microsoft, the old Microsoft. They took it and make it their own. I think they bought the code and stuff like that. And P3D at one time when, I remember P3D had all the planes. Still does. They still do have all the planes and the scenery, you know, whether it's ALBUQUERQUE or whatever. And then, but P3D costs money, and a lot of people would, you know, say they going to school so they know they can get the student discount for them to own P3D. That's funny. That's funny as hell to me, man. But that's what people was doing. But when I had the opportunity to get a sim, I look at all three. P3D, I'm like, look at the cost. I'm like, and plus, P3D, I don't know if I care for the mesh in P3D. Like, people say a lot of crap about X-Men 11 mesh, which I know right now don't look good without auto. But P3D, I'm like, nah. And then what they asking for it, I said, nah. Then I look at FSX. And I'm like, okay. At the time I was looking at this, I had a MacBook. I'm like, okay, I need a Windows machine to run this. So, but then I was heavy into iRacing, and I had the iRacing on my you know, phone. It was on my iPad. I'm like, well, do they have this thing? Can I put anything on my phone or my iPad? Then when I did the search, I came across the X-Plane. And then I got that, and I was messing around with that. I said, well, I need something that's going to be on my laptop. And then, well, guess what? X-Plane is the only multi-platform that I know of, simulation multi-platform, that you run on Linux, Mac, and Windows. The only one. So, well, I had a Mac, so I got the X-Plane. That's how it's all started.
You know, Andy, I'm gonna just say this. Everybody, I can't say everybody, and I'm speaking for myself. Man, when the Microsoft Flight Simulator first came down, man, I think a lot of us have an affection for Microsoft as being one of the first simulators that we could actually do something with. And man, you know, I still keep that affection for it in my heart, you know, because on a personal, you know, I used that in my own personal flight training many years ago. So, you know, I only wish the best for Microsoft and X-Plane, because really they both do a great job, and I just think that, you know, again, it's going to always be better for all of us as the consumer and the end user, because I mean, you know, what HD said, I agree with what part of HD said. You know, it benefits all of us, and you know, there's something good about each one that we can take away from it.
Absolutely, 100%, 120% agree. I'm all about diversity and just bringing everybody together with the shared love of flight sim. It's been great getting back into it, and I'm glad we're all here.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't like P3D only because they nickel and dime your ass for everything.
Oh, I see Midnight Maverick in the chat. What's up, Midnight Maverick? He's been doing some good things. Now, Midnight Maverick, I made a comment toward Midnight Maverick, you know,
Cam put in the chat a minute ago, we got a different LA Center on, but I don't know if that's the first one we're going to be encountering or not.
Oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and get it. Yo, Midnight, yeah, because I think I saw you.
I don't know. We're going to find out for sure, though.
I saw your comment, Midnight Maverick, and then what I was saying is, hey, those clips that you were seeing and what you've been looking at are old clips, man, like 6 months old. You gotta wait until the sim come out, so for you to really now. As far as X-Men 12 looking like Microsoft, that ain't gonna happen. And I think they clearly said that. And then, you know, now if you're not into the, you know, the one that want to pay your money to buy third-party stuff, then I understand that. And I think that you probably made the conversion completely over to Microsoft because you used to be an X-Plane. And then what I do see, this is what your audience.
This is my first flight with FS Realistic turned on, and the wind kind of bounces you around pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Ah, you getting a taste of it.
So Midnight Maverick, yeah, man.
That's pretty cool.
Because your audience is
Yo, wait, I'm gonna tell you, I was watching
Microsoft audience, so you gotta serve that.
He's a dude over in England, and you know, he was on P3D or whatever. And when he got his first taste of X-Plane, man, he was tripping. He was like, oh my God, I can't control the airplane. So I guess the flight dynamics took him for a loop, kind of like that XP Realistic does at first when you see the shaking and the movement and everything.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the landing is like. Probably gonna knock my eye teeth out.
All right, I'm going to.
We can have a whole lot of shenanigans.
Let's see here.
You know, it ain't nothing but shenanigans when we all fly like this, man.
LA Center. 135 550. That's the, I think that's the one.
I'm just waiting to see the LA Center turn off just about the time we all get there.
Yep, it always happened. It always happened, man. You know, we coming on.
All right, according to my computer, boy, it looks like I'm 83 miles from top of drop. What about you guys?
Let's see. Let me see where we at. What? Did I change my? This doesn't look.
Yeah, I'm 83 miles above top of drop. Green Light, I'm up flight level 320. I hit all the way to 6.
Yeah, I know. I saw you down there. I was wondering what was going on. I know you burned off plenty of fuel.
Yeah, I'm at 56 nautical miles from top of drop. So we got to be here at 29, below 29. Oh yeah. What do we have? What do we have? Scooby 2. Daphne.
I could kick off a Volanta versus Sim Toolkit Pro debate, but we better think about either Santa.
Oh crap! Let me do.
Man, I've never even used Volanta Sim Toolkit. I wouldn't even know how to use them.
Oh, it's pretty straightforward.
They're both pretty slick, but we'll save that for another day.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn on Sim Toolkit Pro green light. It's pretty straightforward.
HD, check the link I dropped in your chat. Check the link, HD.
In the chat, Gio.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get this up. I will. What the? Oh damn! Sim Toolkit Pro is downloaded something. Really? Oh crap! Let me go back to your thing, man. All right.
Yo, Midnight, what up, boy? I see you in chat, Midnight. What's going on with you, man?
Wagwan, brah.
Gio, what do you want me to do? You want me to just show it or share it in with the chat?
Yeah, you can share with the chat, but look at the names right up to Mark. Look at the names who's trending to World Flight.
Oh, okay. Hold up. Let me read this fast because my top of drop is coming soon here. Let me see here. What? Let's see here. Operating as Delta and World Flight. Meet the SoCal crew. Mark, owner, founder. I am Mark, owner, founder of Team SoCal crew. Well, look at that. Okay. And Jeff Fabiano. Well, you already know that Jeff Fabiano was in. I think you told me that, Gio. Jeff Fabiano. Cheer Insane. Mac. Oh, Mike Salmon is in there. I haven't seen Mike in a while. Evan Reader. Oh wow, he's oh yeah, I think I've seen this guy. He's a real pilot, FO. And there's Gio, aka Captain Gio. I'm gonna share that with this here. Elijah Gonzalez. That's Rookie. And of course, the man himself, Kurt, XP72. He's Leo. Doug? I don't think I know Doug. Captain Chemtrail. We all met Captain Chemtrail. Blue Game. Sam Aviator. And then he's Midnight Maverick. Anthony, aka Shadow.
Okay, fellas, I just got a call from LA Center. Switching over.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Frequency.
Let's.
2735.
Yeah, let me. Gio, I'll share this in a minute, okay? Let me take care of this right here. All right, LA Center. Green Line is gonna be calling them, so I better. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, we in the airspace. Jesus Christ. Why I don't hear nothing? 13550. Which one are you guys calling? Oh crap! They did ping me. 127350. Okay, 127. 127350.
China 8411 leaving the airspace to the east. Albuquerque's offline. Ready to service terminated. Frequency change for good night.
LA Center, Prime Air 617 at flight level 360.
Prime Air 617 LA. Let's call 7302.
7302.
Delta 66, contact approach 124.5. We'll see ya.
124.5, thanks. Delta 66, have a nice day.
Delta 589, SoCal approach 124.5. We'll see ya.
Believe you meant American 589, but I'll take SoCal approach. See you later.
Oscar 1117, contact LA Center 135.55. Number 617 is ready to contact, sent via the Scooby-2 arrival, the Ontario altimeter 2990.
Descend via the Scooby-2 arrival 2990 for Prime Air 617. Alright.
346, looks like you gave it to me, just want to double check. Send via the Scooby-2 arrival, the Ontario altimeter 2990.
2990 Delta 346, and we are coming out of top of the Delta 346.
Under. And Southwest 1837 to send via the Scooby-2 arrival, Ontario altimeter 2990.
Okay, 90, descend via the Scooby 2, 8, Southwest 1877.
Okay, let me see here.
Golf Fox, Charlie Golf, Takeoff Fox, November, contact approach 135.0, we'll see ya.
Approach 135.0, take a pass from November.
See ya.
Yes, sir, Gen 8411, we're with you. We got kicked off. They're not sure if you tried to hands off or anything.
2900.
Gen 8411. Yes, sir. Governor Unicom 122.8, Albuquerque is offline.
No problem. Unicom, thanks for your good job, Gen 8411.
Well, you said a good evening, Papa Hood. 213's checking in 142, climbing level 1, that is your radar tube.
What's up, my burrito brother? You ready to contact, climb maintain level 280.
280, always pleasure. 250.
More for you than me, right?
Flaps 30.
Los Angeles Center, United 1138, flight level 360.
1138, LA Center, squawk 7326.
7326 in the box, United 1138. And Elephant Delta 346, make it available 320.
Under.
111 through 5.
LA Center, American 1885, flight level 380.
Stand by, guys.
cockpit, this is your captain speaking. Just like to let you know we're at starter.
American 885, LA Center, hello, squawk.
Destination is Salt Lake City.
7235.
Temperature 86 degrees Fahrenheit, partly cloudy skies, and winds from the
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 1877 is vacating flight level 360, descending on Scooby 2.
Thunder.
LA Center, primary 711, flight level 360.
Number 711, LA, hello, squawk 7204.
7204, primary 711.
1138, descend me the Scooby 2 arrival. Ontario altimeter is 2990.
Descend via the Scooby 2, United 1138.
American 1885, you're at a contact level 380. Good evening. Delta 1016, plan 26 left.
Cockpit is Captain.
926 left, Delta 1016.
Close to our destination.
Just about to ask you.
Close to our destination here in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, well, I was going to hand you up the approach, but he disappeared, so that's fine.
Partly skies, winds from the south. Like I said, we're going to get you there on time, and our current arrival
on 11, you're
right
at
now
contact level
is
360.
4. And
Giant 1898, yep.
long walk in Salt Lake City, and thanks from all of our Phoenix Space crew. Welcome to Salt Lake City. At this time, we're going to turn that fasten seatbelt sign.
What is this on the background talking?
Enjoy the rest of your flight. Thanks for choosing Delta Airlines, Salt Lake's number one airline. And welcome to Salt Lake City. Flight 10 prepare doors.
Who is this?
Correction, flight 10 prepare for arrival.
Okay. 526 left. Oops. Alright, let's look at this. All right, let's go in. Let's see here. Load. So altimeter is 2990. And wind is going to be 280 at 3. Temperature is going to be 23. And landing weight so landing weight is 139,620. cool. So good. Ooh, I think got disconnected. Okay. Oof, look at this.
Yeah, it looks like he's gone.
Reshade for the win.
Okay, just double checking.
Hang out here for a second, see if he comes back.
Looks like there's another center frequency 23555, right? Yes, sir. I see. I'm going to check in with him.
Oof, look at this, man.
United 1138 is vacating 50360 on the Scooby-Doo run.
Might have to head over to 3355, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what we might have to do that.
Yeah, let's do it. 3555. See you guys there.
Yep. 3555. I think I had that already.
A lot of clear, stand by one.
Other center, primary 617. I think we got disconnected with the other center. We had 20,000. We had a Scooby-Doo arrival in Fort Ontario.
Stand by 617.
Yeah, sorry y'all. Looks like two of the controllers, just one had connection issues and the other one just, I guess, dropped. So unfortunately we're getting at a Unicom 22.8. I'm sorry about that, guys, but the traffic spacing looks good and everything going on Ontario, but I'm not able to pick you guys up easily, so you get my Unicom 122.8. Sorry about that one, but you guys have a good night. I'll catch you next time.
Roger, over to 2287 for 1877. Info?
Yo, Berto, what's going on?
Good one. Hello.
Thank you.
Hey, man, we definitely gonna come over there so you can grill something for us, Berto.
Affirmative.
So he's like, nah, we can't help you, man. Too many traffic coming to Ontario. That's all good.
Whoever asked you don't have any coverage, that is affirmative. Air Force One, Reshade.
All right, so let's see here. 299.0. Here we go. All right, later at midnight. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Well, that's Palm Spring right there. Alright, 122.8.
Yes, I'm in the H145 by High Performance Group at Microsoft.
Oh yeah, I think that flammable, Mike.
Hawaiian 11 on the ground at LAX. I did not hear him say that, but he might have.
Now, this is, you guys, this is what I like about this plane.
Ontario traffic.
I put it down to the minimum where I catch the glide. It's going to take me down.
Ontario field. Ontario traffic.
All right, let's help it here.
Southwest EC 77 was indicated as 280. Roger, I'm going to go down to 250. Yeah, 12 Roger, still slowing down to 270 to be inbound at, what's that, Strikes intersection. Roger, 672 was indicated as
Go ahead, Gio.
what's your indicated airspeed?
You're coming very low, man. What is it?
Your airspeed.
240 indicated this. Pretty much Zebo is controlling the airspeed right now.
Ontario traffic, Southwest 1877 was crossing Scooby at 10,250.
So 220 coming up. $153 flaps 30.
Ontario traffic, Delta 1046, vacating runway 26 left. We'll be crossing 26 right.
All right, Berto. All right, time for this music to go bye-bye.
Ontario traffic, Delta 346, going down to 240
Ontario traffic, Southwest 1877 is crossing Strix intersection at 220 knots, 8,000. And mileage runway 26 left.
Bring it in, Geo.
1,000 to go.
$2,500.
Interior traffic, prime air 617, 6 mile, find 126 left, interior.
Ontario traffic, Southwest 1877 is on the 18-mile final wireless runway 265. Ontario. Ontario traffic, 3.6 on the 9-mile final. Ontario. And we're slowing down. Parts up road. Yes, that's me. Ontario traffic, Southwest 1877 is crossing Takeoff intersection at 4,300 to 20. We slowing down to final approach of Ontario traffic.
1,000.
And Ontario traffic, that's me. We can affect this. Right. Ontario traffic, Southwest 1877 has not reclined slope and is slowing down 180.
And Delta 1060, we're at the gate. Great flight, guys.
Always a pleasure to have you, Cam.
Pressure's on.
400.
Ontario traffic, that's 3.6 mile final, 6
300. 200.
Ontario traffic,
100.
1877 is riding the glide, inbound for 2 cents left. Ontario.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Man, what's up with this hard landing I've been having lately? Man, lately I've been having some hard landing, man. I don't know what the hell. I gotta see where I put it down.
Ontario traffic, Southwest 1877 is on a 7-mile final ILS runway 26 left, Ontario.
What you get? You got a butter, Gio? That's what it sounds like to me. Talk about in your face. All right.
Got a -1 of 6, man. -1 of 6.
Nice.
For those of you heading into Ontario, helicopter 40 King, we're making the turn at 70 north. We're heading back out over the desert.
All right, we gotta cross this one, so we're gonna leave that on.
Roger, appreciate the position report. Taxi again, down 346, making it to the big right, Ontario. Ontario traffic, Southwest 1877 is on a short final 5 miles, ILS runway 26 left, Ontario.
Ontario traffic, primary 617 1 kilo, clear of 26 left, crossing 26 right for the terminal, primary terminal, Ontario.
Oh man, that would have felt good. It was a long time coming. You need to send in that verification, sir. You can jump on these doors, actually. Ontario traffic, Southwest 1877, short final 3 miles, ILS runway 26 left, Ontario. Ontario traffic, Southwest 1877 is clear, back to runway 27 left, Ontario. Thank you, bro. Get into my wrong Bible boy. You got jokes. Ontario traffic, Southwest 1877 is crossing 26 right over a kilo, taxiing to the gate. Ontario traffic.
Okay.
Alright, that's it, okay. Ontario traffic, Southwest 1877 is clear, back to runway 26 right and 26 left, taxi to the gate. Hey, big shout out to everybody out to the Flat AC, man. Big up to every single one of you guys. I'm out. I'll catch you guys next week.
All right, Gio, man. Thanks. We'll talk, man. Thanks a lot for flying with us.
Same to you, HD, and thank you.
All right.
Hey, great. How you jumping, man? How you jumping, man? You got me now.
All right, Cam. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody who flew in here. I think there's a couple more flights coming in. Who's left? My man Greg Hill. Let's see. Yeah, he's Greg here. We're gonna wait for you, Greg. Both you and Andy, we're gonna wait for you guys.
Ontario traffic, primary 7, short final 263. Ontario. Ontario traffic, primary 711, short final 267. Ontario.
Ontario traffic, United 1138, 7 on final, 26 left. Ontario.
Bring it in, fellas. Bring it in.
Come on, Greg. You got it. You got it. Looking good. Looking good. All right, you put it down. You got a lot of runway, man. You're all good. There you go. Now, United 1138. That's Andy. All right, Andy. Do your thing, man. It's looking good. Looking good. Let me see. Put it in. There's a block. Touchdown zone. One more. Boom. Booyah. Nice. Nice. All right, everybody. Oh, I think Greg here must have disconnect. That's Andy. Well, I appreciate all you guys, man, for doing this. We really do. Great job. Great job, man. All right. Welcome to Ontario, guys. All right, let's go ahead and do the replay. All right, here we go. All right, let's see where I put it. It was a 6-second float. It better be in the zone. Trying to center it. That's after the zone. Wow. I was way off center. Yep, that's after the touchdown zone. Yes, it was, Greg. It was. I loved it. Yeah, that's a hard landing. I gotta fly the Zebo more, man. Like I do with the Max. Because my landings seem to be acceptable or hard. Well, I figured if I do it this late, I can get most of you guys to fly with me because we haven't done that in a while because of my schedule. Thanks more, 87. Yeah, this is the latest. This is the latest one, man. But I need to fly her more. This is I think it's the second flight I have in it. The one thing I'm disappointed about this landing is that I didn't put it in a zone, and I was off center. I can deal with the hard landing, but that's the part that I don't like. The PBR on this plane is nice. Oh yeah, green light. You know it, man. No problem, Andy. You know, this is the kind of talk we should always have. One plane I'm waiting for is the Falcon 8X, and I can't wait for that to drop. Can't wait for that, man. No problem, Mars 87. Thank you for flying with us, man. Appreciate it. Hey, you know, Andy, you know what I said? If I put it down on the numbers, I care more about that than anything. And I didn't do that in this case, so that's my disappointment. That's my disappointment, man. Oof. It does look good though, man. We're looking at that. sound. Come on, man. Come on. Listen to the sound of this plane. Come on. Oh yeah, man. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Let's go down the list, because you know I like to do that. I haven't been able to do that lately. I'm telling you, Greg, man. All right, let's start with my man, Greg Hill. Always here to support top moderators. Greg Hill. X-Men 11 Aviation 737. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Come back. I know you come back. Andy Ivy. Good discussion. And I said, yeah, the V9 when the Phoenix want to descend and to, yeah, they probably have to clean that up a little bit. You know, they have to clean that up. They clean that up a little bit, they're all good, man. Because I know this V9 on this plane, man, this is why I gloat about the damn Zebra so damn much. For a free plane, Jesus. But Andy, it's always good discussion, man. I'm glad we were able to talk, man. At least you know, you kind of know where I sit and how I feel about things, you know. And it's all love all around, man. Like I said, man, I've been flying both sim. I ain't care what anybody says, because there's a lot of things that I like about Microsoft. So this week is gonna be all Microsoft. You see what I'm saying? So now we got the A321. I'm gonna try that. The Phoenix and the 737, you know, and I'm gonna throw the 100 jet back in there because, you know, I give it a break, you know. Not everybody, you know, can fill the 100 jet, but I do. All right, Mr. IV. Mall 87, thanks for the flight, man. I hope you can join us next time. Green Light Auto Broker. You know what's up, man. Captain Gio. Cam A321. Birdo 360. Everybody in the background, you know what I mean? Midnight Maverick. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Keep doing what you do. X-Plane 11 Aviation B737. Who else we have? Duels. He said, sounds like a collect call. Oh my goodness, I didn't read to say Nolan Irvin. LG 335. National Weather. JDV FX. Smith Spotting. Ryan. And that will be it. Again, I appreciate all you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's do this. That's straight out in the tower, as you guys can see. That plane looks good coming in, man. That plane looks good. I don't care what anybody says. Here we go. All right, guys. You know, that's me for signing out. Tomorrow's Sunday. We're just gonna have to see if I do anything Sunday. I might take that day off. We'll come back on Monday. Yep, the day will be off tomorrow. We'll come back on Monday with Microsoft. And I think the first thing we're going to jump on is the Phoenix. No, I think the A321. I'm going to grab that. That's what we're going to jump on. Wait a minute. Kim said, been enjoying the Phoenix. Of course, the Tolus. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Cam. Listen to this. Doesn't sound like a real plane to you guys? That sounds good, man. That sounds good. I don't know about you guys. That sounds good. Good Lord, you think this is real, man? Jesus. If you're plane spotting and you work on the airport, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They got that. All right, bros, brohams. You know I'm out. Thank you, sir. Everything looks to be promising, flight model wise at least. Oh, I'm not worried about the flight model. And you know what? I'm not worried about the eye candy either, Cam. Like I keep telling you, it ain't gonna be Microsoft, man, but it's better looking than X-Men 11. That's a thing. Okay? It's way better looking than X-Men 11. Okay? Think about that. I have to be reshading this one to make it look good. So I'm content, man, with what they're bringing. I can't wait for the challenges that I'm gonna face flying this plane in X-Men 12. Now, when it come out in beta, I'm grabbing it. I'm not waiting until all the kinks are out. I still have X-Men 11, you know, just in case things don't work right. But it comes out, and you know what plane I'm flying? Oh man, look at this. Now, in X-Men 12, I won't need this reshade to get the sky colors, but I know the one thing that people would be doing when X-Men 12 come out is go somewhere, turn on a thunderstorm or some rain or something like that, so you can see what this thing look like. Shit, I'm not saying I won't do that. I probably will do that, but the first plane I will fly in it. If the Falcon X come out, when X-Men 12 beta come out, that's the plane I'll be flying. I'm gonna try and see if I can talk to the developers, see if I can get a copy of it, you know, to fly for you guys. But that Falcon X, oh yeah, it's gonna be the Falcon X and the 650. Those two will be some badass jet in X-Men 12, man. And you got all the flight factor stuff. Jesus. Yeah. So it's probably gonna be when X-Men 12 comes out, where I'm still gonna rotate between, you know, Microsoft and X-Men, because I want to keep it like that, because there's a lot of people that subscribe to the channel because I fly Microsoft. So I'm not gonna do like some people do and stick with one. I mean, yeah, I'm an X-Men guy, but I'm not gonna change my rotation just because X-Men 12 come out. Okay. You know, now I'll do the planes that I like in Microsoft, and then you know, do the plane I like in Microsoft, and then if I'm getting bored, I jump on X-Men 12. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, Cam. Oh yeah, I have X-Men 11 and X-Men 12. I got plenty of space. I got plenty of space, bro. I ain't worried about that. All right, guys. I'm out. Peace. Nice, Cam. You ready? You ready, bro? All right, man. Later.